Hi and welcome to Turingtalks. In today's video, we're going to look at Langchain and how to build better AI workflows using Langchain. So have you ever wondered how to use a large language model like chatgpt in your app? Of course, there is the OpenAI API. You can use it to generate responses based on prompts. But what if you want to build a complex application with LLMs tightly integrated into the user experience? What if you want to use multiple services like OpenAI, Mistral, and many other AI applications that are available today? The answer is Langchain. So in this video, we will look at what Langchain is, why you would want to use it, and how to work with it using a simple example. So what is Langchain? Langchain is a toolkit that simplifies building and deploying large language models. It includes those augmented with retrieval capabilities like RAGs, which are retrieval augmented systems. So these retrieval augmented systems are used if you want to add custom data sources with your application. So Langchain aims to connect powerful language models like OpenAI's GPT with various external data sources. So this connection helps build and improve natural language processing applications, and Langchain handles all the heavy lifting, making it easier to focus on the application's logic and user experience. The main use case for Langchain is, for example, GPT models like chatgpt learn from data that is available only to a certain training date. For example, chatgpt became available at the end of 2022, but its first version only knew things from 2021 and earlier. So Langchain lets AI models access and learn from newer data without any limits. Langchain has a lot of benefits. For example, it integrates with multiple services. This means you can easily mix and match different AI models and databases to get the best results for your application. Langchain adds a lot of extra features on top of what APIs like OpenAI offers. For example, it can help manage more complex interactions that require remembering past conversations or pulling in information from external sources. In terms of cost efficiency, Langchain can optimize how and when to use AI models. It does this by using methods like caching, selective model usage, and optimized data retrieval methods. So Langchain is like having a toolkit that not only includes everything OpenAI offers, but also brings additional components into the mix. So overall, Langchain makes it easier to build powerful and cost-effective applications powered by LLMs. Great. So to give you a taste of how Langchain can be applied, let's dive into a simple code example. We will access the OpenAI API using Langchain to generate a response for a prompt. I'm assuming you'll be using a Google Colab notebook. So first, let's install OpenAI and Langchain. I'm using the exclamation mark for Google Colab to treat this command as a shell command. So generally, Google Colab works with Python. Great. Now let's import the libraries. Import OpenAI. And I'm going to import the OpenAI library from the Langchain LLMs. So from langchain.llms, import OpenAI. So the LLMs in the import path stands for large language models. This module allows the script to use Langchain's functionalities specifically designed for interacting with OpenAI's models. Now let's set the API key. If you don't know how to get the OpenAI API key, you can find a link in the description below. Great. Now let's initialize the Langchain wrapper for the OpenAI API. It will create an instance of the OpenAI class imported from the Langchain library, passing the OpenAI API key as the argument. So Langchain underscore OpenAI, this is our variable. And I'm going to call OpenAI and set the API key equal to OpenAI.API key. Great. So this Langchain OpenAI instance will be used to interact with the OpenAI's models through Langchain's interface. We are done. So now we are ready to send the prompt. Let's ask OpenAI what the capital of France is. I'll set a question variable with what is the capital of France. And I'll save the response in a variable called response. And I'll call Langchain underscore OpenAI with my question. And let's write a line to print the response. So response from OpenAI is the response. Let's run this. Great, we can see that the response from OpenAI is that the capital of France is Paris. So this is a very simple example of using Langchain and OpenAI. If you want to understand the full documentation and also look at some tutorials, you can visit the official documentation. You can find a link for it in the description below. So Langchain opens up a world of possibilities for developers eager to explore the potential of large language models. Whether you want to automate tasks, generate content, or analyze data, Langchain provides a robust and user-friendly framework. With the code example provided, I hope you have a starting point to experiment with and build your LLM-powered applications using Langchain. We also have a blog called Turingtalks.ai where we publish weekly tutorials on practical AI topics. You can sign up for it if you're interested. Also, if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments. Please subscribe to this channel to get notified when we post new videos. See you soon with a new topic. Cheers.